Hello everybody, it's Ben from All We Do Is Drive. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before the video starts, I have a little disclaimer. In this video I will mention my personal opinion, so if yours is different, please let me know down in the comment section. Please enjoy. In this video we're going to talk about the top 5 best BMWs. It will feature M-Power, I-Power and the so-called regular BMWs. I hope you will enjoy this video. Leave a like if you do, subscribe if you want more, and enjoy. Starting at number 5, the E30 3 Series. The BMW E30 is second generation of BMW 3 Series, which was produced from 1982 to 1994. The car came with two engine options, a straight 4 and a straight 6. The E30 3 Series had a great history in the touring car championships such as the DTM, the Deutsche Tourenwagen Meisterschaft. These days we see some people around the world rebuilding this iconic car and pushing some great powers with it. The very popular thing to do with it is engine swapping, something like a 2JZ from Toyota or the N54 from BMW, and pushing those engines to its great limit. The thing I love about the E30 is its iconic shape, its great history and its tuning potential these days. If I bought one, I will try to restore it back to stock and enjoy it as the great car that it is. Next up is number 4, the E60 M5. The E60 M5 was built from 2005 until 2010. With the V10 engine with 7-speed transmission linking the car with the BMW Sauber Formula 1 program. The E60 M5 was the world's first production sedan that uses a V10 petrol engine. The beautiful sounding V10, the BMW S85, is a 5-liter V10 engine that generates a great output of 500 horsepower and 520 Nm of torque. The S85 was exclusively used in the E60 M5 and is not based in any other car. The awesome thing about this M5 is the way it sounds. It's so brutal, you can define it from a mile away. And more special is you can get the M5 as a wagon. A 500 horsepower in a wagon. If that's not awesome, then I don't know what is. It's a great powerhouse and you will still drive in comfort, and you will be able to bring your friends with you while you're hauling on the highway. That's just a great car. Alright, on to number 3, the BMW i8. The BMW i8 is a plug-in hybrid sports car developed by BMW. The i8 is part of the BMW's electric fleet, the Project I. Its design is heavily influenced by the BMW M1 concept car, which in turn pay tribute to the BMW lost production mid-engine sports car prior to the i8, the BMW M1. It got two engines, a 1.5 liter inline 3 making 228 horsepower and a hybrid synchronous thingy motor producing 131 horsepower. And I know that most people now think, but Ben, it's not the most powerful or the best looking BMW, but it's on this list because of the steps in the right direction. In my mind, I think the car industry must do what they can to help the environment, and I think that BMW is well on its way with its i-Power fleet. It got good emissions, besides what the car does or what the car looks like. It's a great car, and I am more than excited to see what BMW can bring us in the future of electric cars. Maybe we will see an i8.2 with fully electric mode, like Tesla. Or maybe they will produce somewhat sportier, better looking hybrid. We don't know, we will see in the future, but the BMW i8 is on this list because it's a nice step in the right direction and I like it. So That's why. And that brings us to number 2 on the list. The number 2 on this list is the all-new BMW 8 Series. This 8 Series is the second generation of the BMW 8 Series Grand Tourer, and it's officially unveiled at the 24 Hours of Le Mans on June 15, 2018. It's the successor of the BMW 6 Series range of models, and it marks its return of the 8 Series lineage after 19 years. Also, the BMW M8 Grand Coupe was later introduced in 2018 in the Geneva Motor Show. The car comes in 2 versions, the M850i, the petrol, this will become worldwide, and the 840D, a diesel engine. This one only comes in Europe. The petrol version produces 523 horsepower and 553 foot-pound of torque, and the diesel makes 315 horsepower and 502 pound-feet of torque. I'm very excited for this car. BMW finally brings back the 8 Series and it looks so good. When I saw the M8 I was in love. They did just such a great job on the revival of the 8 Series. The old one looked just so awesome, and they definitely brought the new one back to life. You can see the aggressiveness of the M-Power name. You can see power in the car. It's just so good looking, and I really hope that the M8, when it's in production, will live up to the expectations and give us the full big power BMW can produce. So we will see what the M8 brings us in the future, but I think it's a very great car. So we will see. And the last one on our list of the top 5 best BMWs is the E46 M3. The E46 M3 was previewed at the 1999 International Motor Show in Germany as a concept car, reassembling the final production version very closely. The final production version was first introduced in October 2000 at the Geneva Motor Show. It appeared worldwide with a new 3.2 liter S54 M-tuned inline 6 engine. The E46 was only available as a coupe and convertible body styles, as the saloon version has been dropped due to the introduction of the new M5. The M3's S54 naturally aspirated 3.2 liter straight 6 engine produces 338 horsepower. The E46 M3 had some special additions. The M3 GTR, famous from the Need for Speed games. The GTR came in live in February 2000, powered by a 4 liter V8 producing almost 500 horsepower. Next we have the M3 CSL, stands for Coupe Sport Lightweight. It's a limited version of the M3, only 1383 cars has been produced of its 2004 model year run. This version does what the name suggests, reducing the weight and makes the car faster. This BMW is in my opinion the best BMW. I raced it in Need for Speed and loved it ever since. The looks are timeless, the potential in the tuner scene are endless. It's just an awesome car. I hope that I have one day the privilege to own one of them, but I don't see that happen in the near future, so it will be staying by watching them on YouTube and hoping to see one on the streets. And that's it people, my top 5 best BMWs.